Hey you guys, and welcome back to RamesGames. We are back in our work in progress house. Honestly, there's too much wood, too much glass. And the thing on the left looks too much like a barn silo, so this house is far from perfect. But at least I'm trying to make something other than a square. Now we have a few things to go over here. I've got a bunch of compasses and a bunch of cascades in my inventory. You might be wondering why, and we'll cover that. In fact, we need to start selling these anyway, so no better time than now. I don't think we care about any of these. I have 11 gold on me right now, 16 gold. Sometimes I will automate or leave the game running for certain things. Really, shit. Well, I kinda didn't want to fall that far. You know what? We'll worry about that later. I saw those glowing mushrooms and I'm like, man, we should really harvest those so we could get more growing. Well, like I said, let's not worry about that right now. Right. The only problem with farming sometimes is your inventory's empty. So right now we have a godly cascade. You know what's better than using a platinum? A platinum's worth of money. Actually, there's one thing we need. It's this. So the way the cascade works, the drop works, is literally any monster inside of the hell or underworld or whatever has the ability to drop it pre-hard mode, because after hard mode it becomes the Hellfire Yoyo. So if you run a piranha farm, which just happens to be the only statue I have, otherwise I would have used like goldfish. I assume the goldfish would have worked. But yeah. They will constantly drop cascade, and in the case of the piranhas, they so happen to have the unique drop of, not unique, like other monsters will drop it, but they drop hooks, and they also drop compasses. The compass, I believe, sells for 20 silver, and I believe the hook sells for 2 silver. A regular cascade Yoyo will sell for something like 2 gold, and then you see something like this. So yeah. And then we have a shit ton of robot hat things. And then we also have obsidian roses and stuff. We don't have anything to fight those guys with, so. I do have a lot of these chests named. After I built it, I realized it's really not enough space. So my bed's probably going to go in here, and we'll probably just turn this whole silo thing into a chest depository. I don't know what this room will be. I can always section it off and turn it into another 2 bedrooms. I could even fit 3, technically. I don't think I want anyone to be in that cramped of a space. This is as small as I want it to get. But yeah. So you got magma stones, which are nice. I should honestly keep one of them. Same with the obsidian roses. Just want to make sure that we have the accessories in case we want to combine them later. It doesn't really matter which one. So 3 defense, we'll just keep that one. Go ahead and shove one of these hats in here. Honestly, the rest we can just sell. The banners included. I woke up and my character was standing back at spawn, which means that I had died somewhere. Ideally, you would want your spawn to be the exact place that you died, so that you constantly spawn back in place collecting your money and stuff. I don't know what happened. I'll never have the answer to that, because it's not like I was recording it, so... Nice, 20 silver for the robot hats, 2 gold. So, a regular cascade sells for 1 gold, 80 silver. But the modified ones sell for a little bit more. Of course, that also means some sell for a little less. And the guy with voodoo dolls, I mean, we're not gonna fight the wall of flesh like a million times. We will fight it a couple times. And that day is coming soon. Because it's not gonna be this episode. This episode's kind of just a filler. I need a video to go out. And it's a good kind of excuse to record. Look, I'm sorry. Alright. I don't like how things won't quick stack off the hotbar. Like, I favored it so it doesn't quick stack. So anything not favorited should really just quick stack. Is there... If someone knows of a setting I'm missing, let me know. Because I don't record these, like, in batch very often. That's a huge pro and con for the channel. You guys get less videos, but your comments and feedback actually get applied sooner. Oh man, that piece of wood was necessary. Oh well. So, the fire imps are likely the reason that I died. Again, no way of knowing, but since their projectiles shoot through things, the only thing that I could automate to fight for me was the imp. And this guy likes to get stuck, or when there's no enemies, he will go back to where I am. And if I'm in that little hole, he won't just fly out and attack things, even though he can fly through blocks. It's kind of finicky. Alright, which one of these do I want? Melee speed or movement speed? Honestly, probably melee speed. So this is just kind of showing off what I've been doing. I left it running for about 5 hours. But clearly, judging by the amount of stuff that I had left and whatever down there, my character wasn't down there for that amount of time. We do need to try for like a lucky horseshoe. Sorry, not a lucky horseshoe, just one of the golden horseshoes that negate fall damage. But because hard mode has wings, all wings negate fall damage. So as long as you have wings equipped, I believe, it's been a while, then you won't have to worry about any of that. So let's go ahead and get all of our equipment back. This guy, of course, is going to be a douche about it. Tell you what, while we're down here, let's flip the switch. So this is how the farm works. I'll back out a little bit and turn my map off here. So these two shoot just high enough to clear off the top platform here. And that's what happens. So the piranha farm just runs endlessly. You see hooks already starting to generate down here. 2 hooks and a compass. It happens fairly quickly. We've got some mana regen. We now have a platinum. Just a platinum though. But yeah, the only reason this farm existed was because I could not for the life of me get the 1 in 400 chance for a cascade. And once I realized that I could just set up some kind of farm, I spent a little money and decided, hey, let's make a little money, and also realizing that things will spawn naturally with their own modifiers, I figured after a while we would get a godly and we wouldn't have to spend the money on it. The last Yoyo I was using, I actually got the godly after a single reforge, which is the kind of luck I've come to expect for myself. Let's go ahead and make sure we favorite the things we don't want to accidentally sell. I don't care about the actuators, the ash blocks. The water candle is just for the farm, we can go ahead and put that away. And the demonic cascade, that was the one I was using. Let's go ahead and shut this off. Take the safe back. We should get a few of those. So if you don't know, the safe works either pretty much exactly or exactly like the piggy bank. It works as its own storage container. So you can have a piggy bank and a safe out in the world. They have their own inventory and they can be opened from anywhere else. And I think the safe can be used in other worlds too. So say I had a safe on me, I think I could go to a friend's save on the same character. Don't quote me. And it should all work out just fine. Look, we got another cascade. So that's what's been going on. Nothing too crazy special. We had 15 of these total. I used 14, so we ended up with a weird amount there. I always keep the blueprint thing on me. And I always do that shit too. So I can use, excuse me, the ruler. It's nice every once in a while to check your symmetry. I'm kind of a nut about that sometimes. I gotta reset my spawn point because that just bugged out. It's not really bugged out, it just activated both the shop owner and the thing. Which, if you ask me, is super annoying. Though the demon scythe, damn it, I should have checked the other ones before we sold them. We might have to reforge that. I think we need mythical. And also, I need to fix my imp staff because it sucks. But yeah, so hard mode will be happening soon. Probably going to use more downtime later tonight to either stream more boring shit, because that's the best time to stream, is when I'm doing literally nothing of importance. Most of our chests are empty, in case you were wondering. I still have the bait one down here. The Voodoo chest. These seeds, because they should be separate from the potions, and all my chests are still down here. I only had 8 golden chests. These are all my banners. Because I get tired of collecting them, and they should probably stack up to $9.99. So yeah, I think real quick what we're going to do. I realized while looking at the map that I didn't fully explore this dungeon. There could be a little left. There could be a lot left. I don't know. 21 buckets. That should be good for a moment. Anywhere that we can steal water from that I wouldn't care about. Go ahead and turn this map back on. So we're trying to create a decent sized pool inside of the dungeon. Oh, and we got the frickin' sitting ducks fishing pole. That's 40% bait power, The only thing better than that is the golden fishing rod, which is like 30 or 50 quests from the angler, which I have not been working on as much as I should, admittedly. Due to the frustrations of only having a 20% power fishing pole. The only other option was to get the fiberglass fishing pole, fishing rod, whatever. But that required like jungle crates, and because I didn't have the bait power to begin with, the fishing power, I wasn't really getting chests. That's another thing. Before hard mode, what you really want to do, if you're me, is farm the heck out of some chests, man. So like, one of the things I'm going to do in preparation is just get a bunch of wooden crates, golden crates, biome crates if I can. Not really worried about it too much. The golden crate should be fine. Sky crates, that'd be cool. I never did get... Oh, I did get the tsunami in a bottle. I never got the balloon pufferfish, which is what I wanted to combine with the tsunami in a bottle, and that would ultimately replace the cloud in the bottle. There's still some things I want, some things I could get in hard mode, but it's mainly, if you have crate, you get ores out of them, and if you're in hard mode, you have a larger ore pool, which means that you can get hard mode ores out of them. So you can entirely skip some segments of the game if you simply go into hard mode with enough chests. And again, the series takes a lot of inspiration from my mostly fishing series, simply because this is how I play. If I can abuse it by fishing or avoiding just straight up rushing bosses, then I will. Because I don't favor the linear progression kind of system. This game does have it. Like, objectively, if I want to become stronger, I now have to go fight certain bosses that I might even be too strong for at the moment. But like, God, hard mode kicks my ass every time. And I don't like the spreading biomes. Not as like a mechanic or anything, I just... such a pain. That's all. Okay, we need to stop riding the bunny. There's not too many more places I'll take fall damage because of things like this. So, you're wondering kind of maybe, why are we here? What is it that we're after? It's a very good question. Hey, we're up to 6 gold. We have golden keys in here, right? Please tell me I have golden keys in here. I have one somewhere because I just defeated the slime. Dang it, I see it. It's just sitting right there. Oh wow, I must have put my golden keys in my like miscellaneous chest. I really thought I was done with the dungeon. And you know, if you're done with the dungeon, you won't need the keys. I also forgot to get water. Whatever. We'll get it from the place we have been getting it. Yeah. Godly Cascade does 36 melee damage. I feel like there was something that gave me 37 damage, but it might have just been my accessories or something. So this is where I have been getting water. I probably could have used it as a fishing spot, but kind of didn't want to, so I didn't. Area to the left is where we need to go, but Like I said, this was our fishing spot. I was trying to abuse the water mechanics, but I really feel like something changed. Because I used to do this all the time and it used to duplicate the water, like, quite a bit. But, like, no matter what I do, it doesn't seem to change anything. Which is an issue. So, yeah. I need to be doing things right now. So this is going to be a shorter video. Do I still have that water candle up here? Because that'd be really annoying. Alright. I was kind of farming it with the imp while trying to get more water. I'll just put it in the normal way. It just doesn't seem to do much, honestly. I mean, that pool of water's probably big enough. But, yeah. Alright, so let's get over there. I got things to do, things to see. Did we ever make sure we got the right armor on right now? I mean, it's very obvious we haven't been down here. And we can reuse that farm we have. Oh. I think there's one of every biome chest inside of the dungeon. So it really should have clicked that I hadn't necessarily seen all there was to see. Another big mystery I have is in one of my chests is the gel. And I don't know which chest, but I keep quick stacking into it. So that's annoying. So we're just gonna loot all, we're gonna get the chest, we're gonna do all the things that y'all have seen before. We need to grab that water candle, like, now. There's one of the other biome chests. I think that's the third one. Looks like a sky chest, I don't know. I am no professor. Oh my freaking god. I got that stupid curse that these cursed skulls give me. Can everything stop hitting me for a second? That would be really cool. I'm also looking for a piece of furniture, but I can check that in my downtime to see if we've run into it, if I don't, like, immediately find it. And worst case scenario, we can get it from the shaman in hard mode, but I'd prefer not to have to wait that long, because it would increase my summons by 1. Look at how much the... Is that it? No, that's the alchemy table. Which is nice, because what that means is it sometimes requires less ingredients to... Didn't even see that there was a platform there. Less ingredients to make potions and shit. Which is nice. That needs to go my piggy. Not for any reason, just make sure that we keep it. Alchemy table, 33% chance not to consume potion crafting ingredients. So yeah, 1/3 chance to just not consume any ingredients. I think it's any. I mean, you saw the same screen that I did there. How many keys do I have? Looks like none. It's really nothing from the chest that we want anyways. So I wouldn't be too concerned about leaving a little early. It's mainly just the investment of time looking for the furniture pieces we want. Yeah, I knew this dungeon felt way too small. This explains a lot. Something like I've seen people do, which I don't care too much about, like, oh no, in hard mode I might actually have to explore the dungeon again to find these things, but they'll do this. That way it looks like this on the minimap. So you can kind of scan around and be like, oh hey, there's this weird golden thing. I just know that I don't have the torches for this stuff, so. So I'm not really interested in doing it. Whether it's by setting these guys on fire, we just need to make sure that we explore the dungeon to the fullest, so we can look at the map later. It's going to be interesting. I mean, we'll loot all for the chest, but again, there's nothing really here that I need. Okay, so we've explored this area to its fullest. We still need to go up and to the right. There's way more dungeon down here. I don't know if I have time for all this. That just looks like a cave. Maybe some granite. This is weird. I don't mind the blue block necessarily. I just don't think I would ever build with it. The dungeon bricks are just so dark. Yeah, that's granite. I just needed to know. Alright, so where do we need to go? Down here? Yep, need to remove the water candles. They're just nice to have for farms. Sometimes I'll create a new world just to steal the water candle out of it. Another alchemy table. Makes me a little upsetty spaghetti. Another granite bottom, dude. Can't tell if that's more dungeon below me. No, that's just a big empty granite space. Oh, there's so much garbage here. I would almost go into another world and fight Skeletron if I can't get that table. Because it's just really nice to have. And here we go with bullshit again. It's actually really weird. That's not a go ahead and put some seeds away. Another weird, like, room spawn. And I mean, it's completely possible that I already missed it. I won't rule that out. But it would be... Oh, there it is. I think. Yeah. So before we stole it, what we really should have done. Where the hell did we pick this thing up from? Okay, I really need to quit messing this up. Alright, so for the next 10 minutes, now we can have 2 dudes, which is really cool. But also, let's make sure that we pick it up, because... Shit, dude, we just have so much stuff. Oh, dude, sweet. We needed the tally counter anyways. That was just another thing that we needed that I completely forgot about. I forget about things all the time, so don't worry about it. We didn't pick up the water candle. How many do we have in here now? 8. Pretty good. Yeah, we got what we needed. And what I should do... Oh, that's so cool. 2 minions means... things just became a lot easier. I know it doesn't seem very significant. We're gonna wreck our room real quick. Here we go. Make sure to set that spawn point. Let's go back and get the grinding wheel. That way when we hit our mirror, we end up where we need to. And we can immediately just restore those buffs. That's why I created this spot here, because it was such a pain in the ass to get out of my house. Because I actually had to leave the room, go down the stairs, go left, down the stairs, then down. It was really terrible. What is the thing that uses the tally counter? So you can see I made the goblin tech. It does the movement speed, damage per second, and valuable ore. So it's the ore detector, the DPS meter, and the one that calculates movement speed. And then we got the hard GPS, which tells the time, shows position. I really feel like it does more than that. But let me see here what the tally counter is used for. I know this is all to eventually make like the cell phone thing.
Hello and welcome back to...
Whoa, that was the Ogscast. Anyways. My bad, if that came through. The tally counter. Dang it, we need a radar too. This is to make the Rec 3000. And you use the Rec 3000 with the GPS, with the Goblin Tech, and the Fish Finder. Which, the Fish Finder you make using all of the shit that the fish dude, the angler, gives you. To make the PDA. Which does all of these things in one item. Which is like, so many things. The PDA does... Oh, and then you make the cell phone with the magic mirror and the PDA. This, God, so many things. Frees up a lot of my inventory is basically what I'm saying here. But we need the radar. Unfortunately. And the radar you get, it can be from looting wooden chests or found on the surface. Or from wooden crates. So it doesn't drop, but I can get the radar from wooden crates. So honestly, I'm just gonna quick stack things. I don't care. Violent Cobalt Shield. Movement speed or melee speed? I'd rather have the melee speed. We'll go ahead and put it away just in case we accidentally need it for some stupid reason. Because what we're about to do to wrap up this episode that I've taken way too long on. Like I said, I got things I needs to do's. As much as I'd love to just wreck the Eye of Cthulhu real quick, I do not have that luxury of waiting. It's 9 AM right now, so I don't have time to wait that long in game. Put that in the piggy. We'll go ahead and get our crates out. I guess we'll put this in the weapons chest. I'll have to fix my pig later. Put the tally counter away. Okay, stop misclicking all the things. So we're favoriting everything and kind of freeing up our inventory. So when we use these crates, nothing, we can easily tell what we're using. Alright. Let's go down here. I don't know. Looks nice, I guess. What we do? Right click to open. We need a radar. Well, I know I just used all those wooden chests to get things when, you know, I mentioned it earlier. I wanted ores out of them, but you can see that, like, you don't really get ores out of wooden chests. In fact, it's actually pretty bad. So this is 2 defense. These are shit. So let's go ahead and sell these. Probably don't even need the extractinator or anything, but whatever. It's wiggly, it does things. It makes our house more of a mess. So yeah, as mentioned before, this is kind of just a filler episode. Showing off what we've been doing. Not really showing off, like, haven't really been doing a whole lot, but also, can someone give me some, like, good potions? Alright. Shit. I need to figure out where my slime is. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this video, so thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay positive, have yourselves a great day, and soon we will be in hard mode. Forgot about that bone thing. Soon we'll be in hard mode, so, that should be a fun thing to look forward to in the next couple episodes or streams. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.